Hey everybody, welcome back to the endless Baldies Deliberations. I think we're up to 9. This is the final one though. We are on Baldies Eve. As soon as we're done with this, I'm printing the ballots, I'm licking the envelopes, I'm sealing them. I'm going to deliver them to Jim's house so that we'll be able to take turns opening them. We're doing Baldies history. Also, first time ever, because we're pressed for time, we're recording these on working Wednesdays, so we have a live audience, but we're going to block them out. Because this is just Jim and me, it's Deliberations. Got 3 categories: Badass of the Year, Best Bald Move Christmas, and then our favorite watch party of the year. Oh boy, let's get into it. Best Badass of the Year. Tamira Morrison is Boba Fett.
All right, and for people who don't know, 3C system, right? Charisma, character, and champion. And we've explained these a million times, but how much charisma does the actor have? How badass are the characters they play, and how beefy are they? How intimidating are they? And we have a whole ranking system for this.
Yeah, I don't think we have to get to the 3 Cs. This is just seat of the pants.
Okay, all right.
Eyeball test kind of thing. Now, I will say that Tamira is not part of our list, and now he's got at least 2 badass roles I can think of: Jake the Muss and Boba Fett and Jango Fett. 3 roles, honestly.
Technically, 3 roles. Yes.
We're gonna throw him on the badass new inductees list. So
right under Boyega. That seems fitting.
Yep. Star Wars Affinity. I don't know why the font.
Christopher Lambert made it on that. Okay, I can't get caught up in who should or should not be on this list.
This is new inductees. These are things that need to be discussed.
Yeah,
they're not sure. Okay, I don't think it's. This is a terrible showing for Boba Fett. Tamira Morrison came in, cut weight, no longer Boba Fett. I was ready to be blown away, and the character C just let him down. This is a bad Boba Fett. Agreed. Not like bad motherfucker, shut your mouth. Just like got blown off his own stage, man.
We can almost talk about these top 2 as a pair, because Pedro Pascal ended up being in half of Boba Fett as well, and blew him out of the water. Yeah,
Pedro Pascal as Tamira Morrison as Mandalorian. He's to the top. So
he's manhandling the Mandalorian.
How do we feel about Mustafa Shakir? He was playing Jet, the cybernetically enhanced detective in Cowboy Bebop. I thought he was pretty badass.
I liked him. I'm struggling to remember the badass roles, or the badass moments from that role, I guess.
He did a lot of punching. He did a lot of revolver shooting. He played really well with Jet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Spike.
I definitely remember more of the John Cho stuff because I was looking for it. I was like, okay, is John Cho going to be a good Spike in how he moves and fights? But
it's very good, turns out.
Yeah, I mean, he was not bad. I'd say he is better than Tamira Morrison, but probably not Pedro Pascal.
Agreed. What do you think about John Cho? A little bit above Jet or a little bit below Jet?
He's not as physically intimidating, certainly.
He's not, but he's got that really fluid fighting style that's the hallmark of Spike. I thought he did well.
Yeah, and the editing did him some favors, I think. So, yeah, I'd say number 2 so far.
And then how do we feel about Daniela Panetta as Faye Valentine, who I think goes right underneath Mustafa? Okay. Yeah, that's how bad Boba Fett is. I think she's above Boba Fett.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
Below
she's got moxie, right? She's got moxie. She's got the fighting stuff.
She's got the character. The thing is this is the only thing I've ever seen her be badass in.
Right.
And that goes for, I think, I'm sure Mustafa Shakir has been in something badass. I feel like I
probably
recognize him as a badass before, but yeah.
But this is the badass of the year, not the badass of a career.
So. True. That brings us, this is an interesting category, Lee Pace's brother Day, because he's got the champion, and the character's pretty amazing.
Doesn't do a lot of fighting.
Doesn't do,
he's not kicking ass. He's not intimidating people.
He's wielding absolute political authority.
Yeah.
He yelled at someone and made them have a heart attack.
Over
he
mathematics.
Induced a heart attack over a disagreement over math. I think it's pretty badass. I think this role is pretty, but it's an unconventional one.
Totally.
It's almost like a House of Cards type of badass, only on a galactic scale. I think there's no way I put this above Mandalorian, but everything else is a conversation.
Yeah, let's go to number 2. That feels right.
All right. Because the other thing is, I feel like Brother Day could kick ass if he had to.
Oh yeah, he could body slam somebody.
I had a question about what his pain tolerance and his stoicism was, but I feel like the spiral settled all that. And he's got the physicality to kick ass. He's
got the personal shielding. Like there's some
the personal shielding
potential for sure.
Got to give him that. Yeah. Leah Harvey as Salvor Hardin on the Foundation. They gave her some splashy badass moments, and she did well with the choreography.
She got to shoot some things. She got to blow some things up. She got to run a lot.
Not much charisma.
Fly through space.
This person is kind of a rock.
Yeah. It's either right above or below Jet. I'm not sure. For me.
If you walked into a room, well, I don't know if this passes but like if you walk into a room and you see Jet and you see Salvor Hardin, who are you more afraid to size up?
I mean, Jet, he's way bigger. Way bigger.
I mean, this comes down to beef, honestly, a lot of times.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put him underneath Jet.
Speaking of beef,
speaking of beef, Frankie Adams as Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper from The Expanse to the top.
There's an argument season where she's finally let loose on some people, and I know we had some quibbles about.
Oh God, I wish you had gotten through Tiamat's Wrath, because that is the book that canonizes Bobby Draper.
Damn.
But I guess Persepolis Rising, we settled the age old what if. Would they, won't they, between Amos and Bobby as far as asses to be kicked.
Right.
I thought she's a great Bobby Draper. Bobby Draper's a great character, an extremely badass character. Mm-hmm. Her fucking handling business during like a 10G, like Amos is plastered to the floor. She's no problem. It's great. It's great.
I think she's number 1.
I think so. To the top. Mm-hmm. We might debate it later, but yeah, to the top.
John Cena.
John Cena's Peacemaker to the top, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a badass. He's a physical champion for sure.
Yeah.
He's playing a superhero. That's character.
He's got charisma. It's a weird charisma, off-putting charisma, but it's an undeniable charisma.
Sure.
Okay, now here's the other end. Is Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag from the Suicide Squad.
Let me throw this up here. Is he also not a badass in For All Mankind? Of a sort.
Yeah,
more so in season 1, probably, right?
I don't know, man. He almost blows up that armed Russian shuttle. He's a fighter pilot. Yeah,
this is the season where he saves Gordo's ass in the jet scene, right?
Yep.
That was badass.
That was badass. I think you could definitely give him dual credit here.
Okay.
I don't know if it's to the top worthy though.
No, I mean he's also got the physical champion, right? He's a big dude, and he
is big. He's like Tom Cruise in Top Gun, except for Tom Cruise is physically imposing.
Yeah.
Because being a fighter pilot is a badass, but I could take Tom Cruise in a bar fight. I don't know about this guy.
Maybe number 3 or 4. Lee Pace though is in there. Are we short?
Do you want to take him to the top? Maybe we should just take him to the top.
All right, and then we'll
settle the hash at the end. Oh Jesus Christ! We're gonna have a lot of topping going on. Idris Elba
to the top.
Dual badasses as Deadshot and Rufus Buck from Harder They Fall.
Yep.
To the top with you, sir. Daniel Craig is James Bond. Any other year, I'd say to the top. I don't know if Jimmy Bond gets it.
Now you call him Jimmy. Slipping Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy Bondo.
That's what Joe Don Baker would call him, Jimmy Bondo. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't in GoldenEye.
Yes, he would.
All right, what are you feeling? Because all right, was this the most badass? I remember a very, very cool stairway fight scene, like stairwell.
No, he's James Bond. I mean, it's a badass for
the
sure.
Iconic action character.
I'm thinking he's right there, like below Lee Pace, but yeah, Lee Pace kicks like Brother Dave fucking kicks James Bond's ass for sure. You guys, is this the sound of this rain coming through the recording?
Oh yeah.
There is driving rain on the window right outside my office. I'm sorry.
It's fine. These are deliberations. No one's going to listen to them anyway.
All right. I'm going to put him below Lee Pace. Lee Pace might be the line between true greatness here. Josh Brolin is Gurney Halleck rather, from Dune. Is certainly a badass, but he's overshadowed by the Duncan, Idaho badassness of Jason Momoa.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dave Bautista monstrosity that is the Beast Rabin from Dune.
Sure.
And then you got Zendaya, who Chani's a badass, but she's just kind of introduced in this movie.
Right.
So I don't think she's not going to impress you much, is she?
Probably not.
This is the Dune quadrant.
The Dune block. Where do you put the Dune block?
Well, let me ask you this. Who's a bigger badass, Jason Momoa or Dave Bautista? Do you even remember this movie?
A little bit. I remember Dave Bautista is like the leader of the faction that's coming to whatever desert planet it's called to destroy them, wipe them out, retake that planet.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him being a big badass and intimidating and scary, but
he's very scary.
I'm struggling to remember what Jason Momoa really does in that movie.
He's like the Luke Skywalker, right? Like he closed down a hallway all by himself, against all those Sardaukar guys. He does like two different times in the movie. Yeah, I think he's the best of the bunch. I think he goes
just
to the
barely
top
above Dave Bautista, but
yeah. And then, do you want to take both of these to the top, or
sure?
All right,
because I would say they're solidly above Josh Brolin.
Of course, I think he's like a notch below Rick Flag, maybe.
Okay.
So I don't want to take him to the top, but
take him all the way off the chart.
Oh, maybe there.
Okay,
I forgot.
Yeah, there's several.
Just put him below Joel would put him above John Cena and Frankie Adams, and that shit ain't gonna fly.
No.
And then Zendaya, I mean, I think she's in the Faye Valentine. And only there because I'm telling you she's going to be more awesome later.
Gotcha. All right.
Zendaya as Chani. Probably above her, honestly. Okay, Adam Driver and Matt Damon in The Last Duel League. Who got a bigger badass? I mean, Damon, right?
I don't know. I mean, he does win the fight. That's something. He wins the last duel. Yeah, I guess, but I don't look at them and think, oh, Matt Damon bigger badass than Adam Driver. I think the opposite.
That last duel was good too.
Yeah,
like the titular last duel was fucking quality. It's this is a legit badass role for both of these gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to put that? Oh
God! What else did Adam Driver? Because
people.
Adam Driver probably did like 16 movies this year. So I need to see if he was in any other badass movies that I saw.
Do we not have Dave Bautista? Okay, we do have Dave Bautista. Do we have Lee Pace?
Nope, he was in the House of Gucci. That's not going to be badass.
Should we put Lee Pace as an inductee or as a potential inductee?
Sure, yeah.
This is at least a second badass role, counting Ronan the Accuser.
Stuff.
Yeah. Lee Pace. Who else did we miss? Surely we got Idris Elba. We don't. Oh my God. Okay, well that's
possible.
I'd say that the huge oversight because he didn't have the roles.
Was he not a badass in The Wire?
Yeah,
I feel like he was.
What the fuck? Why does this keep shading this green? I don't understand.
Because you can't stop Idris Elba.
We have Frankie Adams. Because she's the problem with her is the roles, man.
No, I think we just started adding women to the list.
Yeah. All right.
So there are probably a shitload of women who belong on this list that we haven't put on there yet.
Yeah. Who else we missed? Pedro Pascal, is he worthy of...
Suppose. Does he get any credit for Narcos?
That's what I was thinking. And he's also in The Kingsman 2.
Oh.
What the hell is this? Okay, whatever. All right, what else? Felipe, Daniel Craig's already on there, surely. John Cho, I'm not going to put him on for Spike.
Yeah.
It's one role.
Sulu? And every other role he plays the opposite.
Sulu, he has a sword fight, and nah, I don't want to do it. Tamura Morrison, where I'd add. Is Adam Driver on this list?
Gotta be on the main list, right? The fuck?
Oh, Adam Driver. Welcome to the list. What about Matt Damon? He should definitely be on this list.
Yeah, I mean, he's Jason Bourne, for sure.
He's Matt Damon. As a 1 point, that's about right. God damn. The badass rankings are absolute. They can't be fucked with. I'm sorry. Yeah. Can't.
Unimpeachable.
Can't. So have we gotten everybody we want to add? How about Cena?
Probably. Sure. Put him on the list.
Find Cena. John Cena. Okay, what else? So we got Batista's there, Momoa's there, Elba's there, Kinnaman. Do we want to put Kinnaman?
Is he badass in Altered Carbon?
I mean, he's undeniably yes, but like, God, he's just going to have nothing on C.
Wait, there are 3 C's. Which C?
The character. I'm sorry. He's not going to have nothing for the character. I mean, charisma, Jesus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Do we have Joel on this? You want to put him on?
Yeah, let's put him on.
Oh, he's already on as a 1.25. Okay, cool. Jesus. I think that's good. We've got everybody else on there, right? Going forward, Don Lee as Gilgamesh, the Eternals.
Oh, right.
He's a solid badass. And he's got 2 roles to his credit at this point, at least. Train to Busan and this. He's a real badass on Train to Busan. I like him a lot.
It's true. I like him a lot.
Eternals sucks, though. But he is a badass. He's probably my favorite Eternal.
Yeah, of the superheroes, sure.
I like a thick boy. I like a thick boy as a hero. Do you want to put him up in the Joel Kinnaman era or kind of like range?
I forget what he does.
Put him
in that
above
movie.
Josh. He's just a big puncher guy. Honestly, he gets knocked out early in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah,
fine.
Jonathan Majors as He Who Remains and Nat Love from The Harder They Fall and Loki.
Definitely more of a badass in Harder They Fall. In Loki, he's very powerful, but the display of power is not as...
he's like a trickster, like a Loki type power more than a Thor type power.
But Harder They Fall, he's great.
Let's consider Lakeith Stanfield, because he was Cherokee Bill, arguably the most badass role in the movie.
Yep.
I think they go as a piece.
Okay.
Maybe there's some daylight between them, but where do you think collective? Because they're cowboys, which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Take it to the top and just...
If you want to go to the top, sure. I mean, I'm eyeing like Frankie Adams.
Below or above?
Maybe below.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We'll see. And then we got the 3 fucking Spider-Man, which
Tobey Maguire gets a 0.25.
I don't think Tobey Maguire, like,
he's got no charisma.
Spider-Man's not a badass role. He's a twerpy teenage superhero. Yeah, he's heroic. He's definitely heroic, but he doesn't have the champion.
No.
Like, if you got a physically bulky, imposing Spider-Man, you got Venom. It's not Spider-Man.
Sure.
His character has got a certain amount of charisma, and that, like, he kind of chops it up with the villains and makes fun of them and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely not the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian commando charisma.
And I think of the three,
it's class clown charisma.
Spider-Man, he's the least charismatic, right? I mean, Tom Holland is clearly the most charismatic.
Of Toby. Yeah, Toby. Yeah.
Yeah, Toby is the least.
So Tom's the best. Toby's the second best, and James Garfield's the worst. I think the movie itself agreed with that, and they are collectively. God, I don't know. I don't know what to do because I just don't consider Spider-Man a badass.
Tom Holland, right.
It's not about his power level.
Didn't come out till this year,
right? Because I think that Spider-Man can pound the piss out of Wolverine, but Wolverine's a badass and Spider-Man's not.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
let's see. Does Tom Holland do anything else?
I think they're like right below Zendaya. I think Tom Holland would get a kick out of that, actually.
Was Tom Holland...
Put Tom Holland right under Zendaya.
Was Tom Holland a badass in...
Like pinned to a mattress.
Cherry or Chaos Walking? I didn't see either of those. Maybe, probably not. I don't know.
Okay, we got one last badass to sort. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as both Morpheus and Candyman. Both of those solid badass roles that he did well in. Morpheus wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but still a solid badass role. And he's adding. He's in a Jonathan Majors, got to take this guy seriously category. He's adding up the characters.
Dr. Manhattan is a strong one.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to take him to the top. And then let's warp back around and sort this stuff. Okay. Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho and Dave Bautista as the Beast Rabin from Dune. More or less badass than Morpheus and Candyman put together.
Ooh, probably less. Probably less.
Oh, God damn it. I think you're right, but I feel like Jason Momoa, Duncan Idaho was singularly more badass than anything that Morpheus and Candyman did.
Separately, so right.
I split them.
And there's, if we're talking physical champion as well, I mean, Jason Momoa is fairly uncontested in that regard. Sure.
Yeah, no slouch. He's Atlas, but like the stature, the beef, the raw horsepower. Yeah. Let's put Momoa over him. And then I'm fine with Dave being below. Idris Elba, again, Deadshot, super badass in Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad, and Rick Flag.
Probably the most badass
Rufus Buck.
Person in Harder They Fall. Arguable, but
it is. It's right up there with Stanfield and Majors. Yeah, I think he's a bigger badass than. Oh, where do you think?
Number 2.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's better. He's bigger than Yahya, but not as big as Jason. Jason's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Joel Kinnaman is Rick Flag. I'm fine with where he's at, right below Dave Bautista, and he's gonna drop.
Yeah. For sure.
John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. He's in the dual role of Peacemaker and Peacemaker.
Oh, right. He's in Suicide Squad and Peacemaker.
But Peacemaker's in this year, so that doesn't really count.
Oh, right.
So I don't. I mean, the Suicide Squad is amazing. Him clearing out that rebel village with the with Idris and everybody is so fucking hilarious. His showdown with Rick Flag is really effective. He's just like this kind of amoral, ruthless, like Terminator type dude. I like him a lot. I think he's below Jason and above Idris.
This
is the Aaron slot. What do you think? I might be giving him too much credit for Peacemaker though.
For the Suicide Squad, I feel like he's the real badass stuff is in Peacemaker. I guess it's in both.
He does badass stuff, but it's 1/6 of the badassery he gets up into the show. Okay,
right.
Above or below Dave Bautista, because he's definitely better than Joel Kinnaman.
For sure. Probably above.
I think so too.
Am I wrong in
Raven's
thinking
just not
Dave Bautista
in
doesn't
enough.
really get his hands dirty so much? He's more the leader.
He like walks down a landing ramp and runs towards the camera. I think
Exactly.
we don't really see him fully corked and unleashed.
Yeah.
All right, Frankie Adams is Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper from The Expanse.
Gotta go above Joel Kinnaman.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
I think you're in Jason Momoa. Like, I could put her on top. I fucking love Bobby Draper, man.
Yeah, I could see her at number 1 or 2 here so far.
All right, taking her to the top.
Here's the thing. I also have history with Roberta Draper, right? I've got 6 seasons.
You're right.
Of
but this is
feeling what she's doing, whereas Jason Momoa has got one character in one movie for 2 hours. 3
But
hours.
she's got 3 set piece badass scenes in this last season. Like, it's not
totally.
like a emeritus award, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
I'm fine
either.
to put her up. We might drop her, but I'm fine with having her at the top.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors is He Who Remains in Nat Love. I don't think he's as badass as Idris Elba.
I agree.
I don't think he's as badass as John Cena, but I think he's above Dave Bautista because he's in the movie more. He's in the movie more, and he is solid badass. He's more of a charismatic, good-looking, good guy badass, though.
Yeah.
And these and Idris and Lakeith are like fucking nasty.
Yeah, which is why Lakeith needs to go higher. But
yeah, so let's take Jonathan to. Here between John Cena and Dave Bautista, and then put Lakeith Stanfield to below Idris or below Yahya or above Idris.
I was thinking below Idris,
above Yahya.
Yeah, or should I say
All right. Yeah. I'm good with that. Pedro Pascal's The Mandalorian.
All right, we can start to leave shit where it is, I think. Like, I don't know. The Mandalorian.
I'm feeling this way too.
It's a badass, but it's not his show. What did The Mandalorian do last year? The Mandalorian had a run in 2021, right? Or was it all Boba Fett?
It was all Boba Fett.
God damn, you're right. It's been years. Well, what I saw in Boba Fett, I remember there was a fight where he had the Darksaber, and that was not incredibly
He's a bigger
cool.
badass than Jonathan Majors, yeah. Like the Mandalorian just kicks the shit out of
character-wise.
He's got the armor, he's got the blaster, he's got a backpack that flies around. Hard for a cowboy to compete with that. I don't think he gets
Boba Fett.
I don't think he gets over John Cena though. Too much beef. And Pedro Pascal's not even in this.
Mountain to climb.
That's the thing. We're giving Pedro Pascal all the credit when the only part of the performance that's him is the voice, as far as I can tell.
Right. Who knows
that
who's
needs
under
to be
that
addressed
suit?
At some point.
Paul Giamatti could be under that suit for all we know.
We do. It's just some stunt guy.
Yeah.
Who's a famous, like he's like a name, like it's not like there's a multiple, just some dude off the street, but like the physicality, the thing that you associate with the badass, I think there's some stolen valor here is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Some stolen beef. Now I think we're starting to look where like, do you want to rescue Lee Pace?
Ooh, maybe.
Like I feel like he's a little low.
He is. I'd put him above Joel Kinnaman.
Let's see, because I'm trying to think if like we also need to numerically sort this stuff. Oh man, Tamora Morrison is going to beat our ass if he ever sees us. He's going to beat our ass. Okay, Joel Kinnaman is the badass line right now.
He sees it in like 20 years when he's too old to beat my ass. He might never be. Yeah. What's he, 60 and I'm 40? He could beat me up when he's 80 and I'm 60.
Yeah, man.
If it keeps going the way it's going. Oh,
he stole that magic hook from Maui. He's just going to always be a badass.
Yeah.
I think I don't like Joel Kinnaman being the Guardians of the top 10 badass.
No, bring Lee Pace up above Joel Kinnaman for sure.
I think Lee Pace is a better hard line. I don't know if I can defend that.
Shit, I'd bring him above Dave Bautista. What do you think about that?
Whoa!
If Jonathan Majors can make it up there, I'd put Lee Pace up there.
Almost put him above Jonathan Majors. Nah. Jonathan Majors is a pretty beefy dude. Lots of stature, lots of charisma. Off the charts charisma in Harder They Fall.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking is killing dudes and looking good doing it. Yeah.
Yep. No, I feel good about that.
All right. I'm starting to feel good about this top 10. So we got Frank. Okay. All right. I think we're a little in the tank for Frankie Adams.
I agree.
But I think I'm allowing myself to be in the tank because this is the final season.
Yeah.
And Jason
so
Momoa,
giving
you're
the
a bad
award.
Not a little bit. Well, it's going to be all fair game when Dune 2 comes out and Jason Momoa gets to crew. Well, he died in this movie.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. Does Bobby Draper kick Duncan Idaho's ass if she's wearing her armor and he's wearing a knife shield? She can knife fight, right?
Shield stop bullets? Is that a thing?
It does. Absolutely will stop all it's anything
that comes in quick, right? You got to get you got to get in there slow.
Like an explosion, yeah, it'll stop all that, but the slow blade. So like, will she be able to adapt to the knife fight? Where she can, I think she's smart enough, and getting through that Goliath armor with the knife. She's been through a slow
zone experience, so I feel like
this is true. It's
she knows all about the slow zones.
She's been
right?
through the full body slow zone, so yeah. I think she's number one. I think she's her badass of the year.
Yeah,
Bobby Draper, badass of the year. All right.
Yep.
Okay. That's it. We've ranked them all. Poor Matt Damon and Adam Driver. Mira Morrison. Yeah. Oh, we did you kind of dirty, but I don't care.
He's coming for you. He's looking up your address right now.
All right, here we go. Tamir Morrison. Above Tom Holland.
All right. Yes. For sure.
Boba Fett can kick all three Spider-Man's asses. And that's it. Okay,
so that's not about character. That's not about charisma. That is simply about our respect for the man.
That's right. I don't want the fourth C chompers. I don't want those anywhere near me.
Fuck no, I see those in my nightmares, man.
I don't want those things brandished in my direction. So let's move on. This is our first task. Oh, this is a fun one. This will be easy. Best bald move Christmas.
Oh, fuck yeah. I like this category.
So running down, 2015 has the charm of being the first Christmas. We also had the booze tree innovation where we got a bunch of airline. Fun. We got 24 different airline bottles of booze and we opened up 3 a day and we sang a song. We did the drunken lunches. We got The Godfather 3 as a gift. Actually, I think this was the whole Godfather trilogy. It turns out we gave as a gift that year.
Yeah.
2016 was our actual a stab at a theme because we couldn't roll back the song again. So we had the Badass Christmas, Rocky IV, Die Hard, Jingle All the Way, It's a Wonderful Life as the hammer, what we call the actual gift movie. That's a good one. 2017 is the Mary Culkin Keatmas featuring Home Alone, Jack Frost, Batman Returns, and we had the Star Wars Holiday Special. This was fucking God. How are we going to rate these things? 2018, the unloved Christmas Child of Bald Move, a very Giamatti Christmas featuring All Is Bright, Fred Claus, and Giamatti's One Man Manger. I like that Christmas. 2019, McAllister McClainmas 2, Christmas Harder, Die Hard 2, Home Alone 2, Jingle All the Way 2, A Christmas Story.
This was
one of the best Christmas cards we ever did.
This 2020. Is a good one. Yeah.
Merry COVID Christmas. This is the potpourri, just kind of like whatever Christmas. The Holiday, Lethal Weapon, Elf. Starring our first ever Christmas live streams and our Secret Santa exchange that we built on in 2021 with the Merry Scary Christmas, something we've been wanting to do for a while. Rare Exports, Krampus, Gremlins, and A Very Belter Christmas was our big Hammer holiday package.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I don't know. I'm very curious to see what the people thought about
exactly. This. Yeah, that's my number one priority here is what did people vote as the best Christmas? Because I have my ideas on what makes a good Christmas, but I'm sure aren't the same as everybody else's. To me, 2019 is a standout Christmas. That's the year that Cecily was working with us, and that Christmas card was amazing. I remember having so much fun with these movie reviews because we did not take them seriously in any way. Yeah, Jingle All the Way 2 was just...
These are fun to watch movies, and fun to, and our videos that we made. I think these,
right?
I wish this is exactly what I want to get back to with video production, where these are very slickly produced. They have, well-timed examples and they add to the humor. And yeah, I think we did. So do you want to take that one to the top?
I'd like to move that to the top. I also have a huge soft spot for 2018's Very Giamatti Christmas, simply because of One Man Manger.
Take that to the top. I'm going to give the same treatment to 2021 because I thoroughly enjoyed the Very Belter Christmas.
Yep. I feel like maybe. Man, those early ones were good too, though.
So fucking good.
It's just 2015 is a very different thing, right? We did 24 videos leading up to Christmas, and it was just like a 2-minute video or whatever, just us singing the song, us drinking from the booze tree, and that was it. We didn't do all these. But movie reviews.
What a concept! What a concept!
Yeah, the booze tree was awesome.
And now I'm retired from drinking. We've come full circle.
So I don't know. I feel for me that one of those top 3 is going to win it, and then we're just trying to rank like the rest.
Are we trying to run away from the fact that our personal favorite is Giamatti's one? Because the thing is like I just feel like I feel bad because I feel like the community is not on our side.
That's fine. But I mean, they're going to get their say,
that was
right?
ambitious, and like it was the first one, in much like the Very Belter Christmas. From my perspective, that was like the first year where we planned things in advance, where we had our big audacious plan to do this video. And honestly, our biggest mistake is I think we released that as one, like in its entirety on Christmas, or the week of Christmas,
instead of 11 videos or whatever 11, it was.
But we were trying to recapture that 24 days of Christmas kind of thing, and I think that it was just so weird and kind of. But like if people have sat down and watched a 15-minute video where I don't know, because I it's become a little bit of a tradition where we watch this during the live streams, the final live stream of the year, and as it's getting more and more appreciation when we watch it live. Of course, maybe the effect is we have our audience held hostage with our it's Christmas, you don't want to tell us this sucks, right? What kind of fucking Scrooge would you be? What kind of monster? Like, I don't know.
I mean, to me, like, it's not even a Christmas highlight for me. It's just a straight up bald move highlight. It's a highlight of my life for like in the last 10 years is that Very Giamatti Christmas. Watching going out and watching you blow up the nativity characters in my garage, and watching the candle, essentially like the wax sculpture that my wife made of Paul Giamatti melt over the course of 10 minutes and condensing that down to a 10-second thing. I can't tell you how much joy that brings me just seeing the finished product.
So much work went into 20 seconds of footage,
right?
It's like a lot of the work went into those things, and it felt subversive, like I was like when I was wiring up, right. I remember getting scared and like, are we going too far? We're like blowing up this manger thing, and we're really leaning on the people. By the time we do this, you are so into the drugged out Giamatti insanity that you understand that this is not. We're not suggesting that someone go out and do something this stupid and insensitive to Christianity. I don't know. It felt scary. I think it's number one for me.
It was also hell. Like I remember I was editing that thing for like 4 weeks, just nonstop. After we got done recording our podcast, I would just sit down in the basement and edit. And it was hell leading up to it, but man, it felt so good to finish that thing and get that out.
Yeah, and you did such a good job too.
Thanks.
I was tickled every time because I saw it like 30 seconds before you got the public saw it. Usually
because I was editing 30 seconds before that.
I know.
Yeah.
So
it was
I think it's number one
crazy
for me.
and just so much fun. Ultimately,
I doubt if I had to guess. I think the community is going to center around the original. The old schoolers are going to really like the 24 Days of Christmas, and I feel like the holiday special year with with home, because that's a killer lineup. Home Alone, Batman Returns, Jack Frost is kind of but it's one of those ones where you have fun with it. And Star Wars Holiday Special, legendary.
Yeah,
that's a great podcast, a great live watch.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna, or like there'll be a lot of love for the live watches. But I think Very Giamatti's number one. What do you think about Merry Scary Christmas?
I mean, the Very Belt of Christmas is what makes this in my mind.
Although Gremlins was super fun, Krampus
True.
I thought was a good podcast, and Rare Exports was better than I thought it was going to turn out. I was scared about that one, and we got a lot of love for that one too.
I like the movie better than I liked our podcast on it, but the other two were strong. I really liked the Gremlins one. That was fun.
Gremlins was super fun.
And Very Belt of Christmas is the only thing that beats that out here on this list to me is the Very Giamatti Christmas.
I kind of prefer I think a Very Belt of Christmas is something. And again, you did such a phenomenal job on that video. I was so delighted at you animating the pine cone and how it transformed the hab space. And like I didn't expect that much. Like I didn't expect that much attention and that you could pull off something like that. So
I had the time. Thank you. So that turned out better than I expected too, right? Like just like Very Giamatti Christmas, I go into it thinking we don't do this. This is not something that's in our wheelhouse at all. But we worked with a great production team with Chris and Zach.
Super fun to collaborate. Yeah. All the voice actors were so cool to work with.
Yeah. And you could just feel it coming together. As we were recording that, we were just like, oh, fuck, this is actually going to be a cool thing.
Yeah. I had a lot of jitters going in, but as soon as I heard the auditions,
right,
I'm like, oh, we have belters. We have fucking belters, Jim. We can pick belters. They're all belt. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I think it's got to be number 1 and 2 for me.
What's 3 though? Because, man,
that's harder.
Die Hard 2 was super fun. Home Alone 2, super fun podcast. The trial of the McAllisters, putting the McAllister family on trial. And Jingle All the Way 2, for such a shitty movie, was hilarious. The flocking, oh my God. And then The Christmas Story, one of my personal all-time favorite Christmas movies. Right. I think it's 3.
I feel like it's 3. Yeah.
What do you feel about the top 5? Maybe I don't know. Is Badass Christmas better than Mary McCulton Keatmas?
Probably. God, 2020. I feel like I wish we had a more solid theme for 2020 because I think the movies are what drags this down for me. Like I don't think the movies were that much fun to talk about. But I remember the Secret Santa, like pulling off the Secret Santa stuff was a lot of fun.
I don't know. But so you think maybe, you're arguing for it to go higher?
Yeah.
Like how high?
Ooh.
Number 4?
Man, some of these, it's been a long time. Like 2016, do I remember anything standing out about 2016?
I just remember the Put the Cookie Down, cracking on Jake Lloyd was fun. Mm-hmm. Rocky 4 was super fun. I mean, you're right. I have a hard time thinking about what was good about it. I remember wondering It's a Wonderful Life being surprisingly good, but yeah. Really? You're going to put Badass Christmas below Mary Culkin Keatmas?
Just because of the holiday special? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Itchy alone.
Unless I think most people's consensus bottom will be a very Giamatti Christmas, and we're just like that. That's completely fucking out of whack too.
I do wonder at this point if the audience just thinks we're trolling them with this very because we always talk it up and say how it's our favorite and it's awesome. And
I mean, part of I'm always trying to get people to watch it. Like, you know, mm-hmm. it's puts a smile on my face every single time I watch it. It's so like it's I don't know. It's our I think you should leave. You know, that's just our sense of humor, unfettered, and doing whatever the hell we want with it. So, better or worse. I think I'm cool with that because I really like 2015. I really like that booze tree, man. That was such a fucking good idea. That's such a clutch idea, and so much fun to get it ready. Like we just decorating his tree and just hanging all this booze. It's just laid. I can't. Yeah. This is a 3-foot desk tree that's laden with 48 bottles of airline booze that we'd carefully wired up and hung on the tree. Yeah, that was fun. I remember going over to the party source and selecting all of our bottles. That was a lot of fun. Going down in Kentucky. All right. Are we good with this then? I think
so.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the variance between our selection and the Bald Moverati. Oh boy, watch party. Let's go down through here and just to the top, to the bottom on things. Priest was terrible.
Everybody hated that.
Everybody hated it. I liked the movie, but like I just felt like such an asshole. You know what? It felt like when I made you guys watch Six String Samurai.
Oh God!
I came in there like, you know what? This is a really fun cult science fiction kind of thing that you guys will really like. And then like I started up and I just got these blank stares and like, why are you doing this to us? And I'm like, you guys don't think this is fun? No, you're a dork, Aaron. We hate you. That's what I felt like. Priest to the bottom. Paul Bettany, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Signs, float.
No, float. This spawned the tinfoil hat stuff.
I guess
we've got what are they called? The emoticons? I don't even know.
The emoticon, there's a Discord emoticon of me wearing aluminum hat. I guess you're right. That can't be nothing.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember that being a lot of fun.
Well, if we floated, it's at number 1, so
right. Virtuosity to the top, baby. I fucking loved this. I know you weren't like as on board with it, but I loved it. I thought it was so much, and the ending is so ludicrous.
You had the good moment. This guy bit into her neck like a loaf of bread. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, Virtuosity is pretty funny.
I love that one.
What about RoboCop? Like that's a to the topper, right?
I'm struggling to remember RoboCop.
Ooh, I just think it's a good movie, and it's probably had a lot of fun watching it. Like it's so violent, and you know. You don't think it's to the top worthy? But you're right. I'm struggling to think of like moments from it.
Yeah, if I can't immediately remember moments from it, I feel like it doesn't.
So float it
at the top. Yeah.
What about the Back to the Futures?
I remember what I remember most about
these
is just sitting down and watching a movie that I love. That is like one of my absolute top favorite movies. And just enjoying that. And making jokes and stuff too, but like, I don't know, sitting down and watch Back to the Future was
basking
great.
In nostalgia with to audience. Yeah, I think it's to the top.
Okay.
I had a lot of schadenfreude watching people realize that Back to the Future 2 sucks ass. It's not a good movie.
Great movie. Yeah.
And you don't want to watch it a bunch of times as an adult. So equally that Back to the Future 3, while still not nearly as good as the first one, is twice the movie that Back to the Future 2 is.
I think you're right. Because I was a doubter. I was a naysayer. I thought that was going to not be true, but it was.
Do we leave Back to the Future 2 to float and Back to the Future 3 to the top?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. Where are we at with Prestige?
I remember getting caught up in this movie a lot and not
it's a good movie.
Cracking as many jokes.
It's a good movie.
But then there was some shit.
Is that a good watch party?
I felt like it was a pretty good watch party. There was a big joke. What was the big joke about the magic trick?
And something about Jackman's character too.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I remember it being very funny.
So late. He's just so late, and I'm baked in half of them. I don't know. To the top.
Sure.
Terminator Dark Fate. I deny we watched this movie.
It's crazy how much you don't remember this movie. I remember watching it. I remember the scene at the dam, the hydroelectric dam, and she gets shoved into the gears, and they end up in the water, and like I remember going to the cabin with Arnold. You don't remember any of this stuff?
Oh, I don't. I honestly don't.
How do you not remember anything? I
was excited to watch this too. Old ass Sarah Connor and old ass Arnold Schwarzenegger. And no, I don't. Yeah, I'm a blank slate on this, man. I have no memory. I don't remember laughing. I don't remember, like, you're talking about Electro Hydro Dam and getting... It's got the Halt and Catch Fire lady, Station 11 lady.
Mackenzie Davis, yeah.
Is she a robot or a human? I don't even know.
She's a Terminator, yeah.
She's a robot. Is she? Mm-hmm. Or is she an enhanced human? I thought she was a meta-human, like a super soldier.
I don't think so. I think she's a Terminator. No.
Am I wrong on that?
She goes mano a mano with evil Arnie.
All right. I say to the bottom because I don't give a fuck. That's fine,
yeah. Okay. I don't remember any particularly good jokes or anything. I'm just shocked that you don't remember it at all.
What do you think about Minority Report?
I'm
a floater on that just because I think it's a great movie, but I don't remember it being particularly fun to live stream.
Honestly, I feel like these three, Minority Report, Avengers, and Aliens, can all float because I don't remember them very much.
Yeah.
But then we got to talk about The Happening. Oh my God.
The Happening to the fucking top. This was like the entire audience taking turns queuing up in an orderly line to climb to the top rope of a wrestling ring and drop elbow after elbow onto Donnie Wahlberg and M. Night Shyamalan and hot dogs and the whole thing, man.
We have a highlight video of this on our YouTube channel if you want to go see it. It is glorious.
Yeah, we ought to find a way to link to all of because if you want to kind of get an idea of what a live watch, do we have a playlist of these? Because I would love to send people. I might make a playlist. Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to direct because this the one thing that we did video last year that I was really proud of is make these essentially trailers for Sci-Fi Sunday, and they're funny. They're hilarious. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Our video editor Robert did a great job on it. Yeah, The Happening to the top. Galaxy Quest, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
High Life
to the bottom. This just wrecked everybody's Sunday, right?
This is one of the ones where we just bled audience. Like, people are like, "I love you, but this movie sucks," and I thought it was going to be so fun.
Right? Masturbation Box. How could it not be fun?
Masturbation Box. Rain of Fire and Sharknado, I'd send them both to the top.
Mm-hmm.
The torsoing that happened in Sharknado. Torsos after torsos on top of torsos. The Tomorrow War to the bottom.
Oh, I remember that being pretty fun. I'd float that for sure.
Float it?
And definitely not to the bottom, but yeah.
I'll flush it. The Europa Report. Excellent movie. This is the one where they land on the ice, frozen ice of Europa, and they're supposed to drill through it. And maybe they're encountering alien life, maybe they're going insane.
Oh, this is the movie that was actually really fucking good, and we didn't make any jokes, and it was the most boring watch party.
But it was everyone agreed it was a great movie.
But I need to see it again to actually follow it, because I was trying to make jokes.
Is that a floater?
Yeah, that's a floater.
Okay. How about Predator to the top, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. The highlight reel of this was legendary.
We watched Predator 2.
See, this is your Terminator, because I remember everything about this movie.
I don't remember anything about this.
Tracking the Predator. You had...
this is the one where they go to the city.
Yeah, and they
there's a
force him into
spaceship
the cryo
underground
facility, and yeah, you got who's Teeth McGee?
Teeth
Speaking
McGee?
of choppers, yeah,
Danny Glover is in this, right? He's the main.
He's also in that Steven Seagal movie we watched this year.
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Gary Busey's in this movie. I thought this was a lot of fun, but I think the audience kind of hated it, and that's always a bummer. So float to the bottom.
Oh, let's float it, because now that you're recalling my memory on this, I think it was okay. Highlander was good.
Highlander. Oh
that
my god, the Scottish Egyptian Spaniard. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like movies I know well that we've done podcasts on, because it's kind of like a public riff tracks. Mac and Me
to the top.
This shit was hilarious. Oh my god, Mac and Me so good. Did we get a highlight reel out of that one? We should have.
Probably. I can check.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'll always remember for the Sutherland dog.
Uh-huh.
Donald Sutherland dog, the deadly triple D. It's honestly a great sci-fi horror movie.
That was a great watch party. I really enjoyed that.
Jeff Goldblum's in that movie. Leonard Nimoy is in that movie. I'm taking that one to the top. That Attack the Block. I was super disappointed in Attack the Block.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I don't remember it. I remember this movie more fondly than I think I probably should. Because I don't think it's amazing. I think it's okay at this point.
I say to the bottom.
Okay.
Then we've got Deep Star 6. This movie's so
poor
stupid.
man's abyss.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember anything except for the stupid looking alien. I was so disappointed when I finally got to the bottom of Deep Star 6 and it was this stupid claymation puppet.
Yeah, floated or to the bottom.
Yeah. Arachnophobia was a lot hella fun.
That was a lot of fun.
The highlight reel of that, if you want to see me completely squirming and squicking with spider action, it's they did a good job of that. Arachnophobia, solid gold. Hellraiser, to the top?
You know what I should be doing? If we have one that we made a highlight reel of that we don't remember very well, I should be watching it.
Oh, okay. I don't think we have a one of Hellraiser, though.
Probably not. I don't remember Hellraiser being an amazing live watch or a watch party.
I remember it being a lot of fun. Because it's a good movie. It's a good horror movie. It's very Cthulhu. Pinhead and the Cenobites are fun.
It's probably a lot of squicky reaction stuff, too.
The stepmom being this kind of like vampy, devil-worshipping sex pot, and the fixation on the daughter, and I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a floater. I remember having a lot of fun with it. What do you think about The Descent?
I really liked the movie. Pleaser. I'm not remembering the watch party very much. I remember the movie. Well,
we were talking. We hated the one woman. We were hoping she'd die. Like we were like, there was like a big meme about what a shitter she was.
And she wouldn't fucking die the whole movie. She's going through.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, the worst person ever is going to survive this movie at the expense of. Yeah. I thought is it to the top worthy?
It's probably to the top of the floaters worthy. But I don't know where that puts us.
I think that's going to put us at right around
just under
Back
RoboCop.
to the Future 2. Just under RoboCop. Yeah, sounds good. We're well out of the top 10.
Oh yeah.
Stargate to the top.
Yes.
Super fun nostalgia fest.
Coherence is a weird one because I really liked that movie.
And the memes, like everybody being on Team Green, Team Red, Team Blue, the glow sticks.
Yep, yeah.
The stupid decision. I mean, it's a very cerebral film, but there's also a lot of stupid shit. I think it's to the top.
Yeah, put it up there.
I mean, it's another one that we have emotes spawned off of that watch. Okay, Judge Dredd. I was humiliated because I had this I had this coherent theory that there's a tight 60-minute Judge Dredd film that doesn't have fuckface McBigelow, Deuce Bigelow in it, and I was wrong.
It's ruined by one chase scene. It's ruined by the Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones chase scene.
Yeah, but it sucks because So what? I think this is a floater too.
Yeah, I'd float it. I don't remember a ton.
Planet of the Apes, some solid monkey jokes and some solid Mark Wahlberg jokes, but kind of a floater.
And Giamatti. I'm trying to think if there was anything funny around Giamatti. I can't quite remember. Let's see if we've got a highlight for that.
Wahlberg blowing up all the monkeys with the engine thrust. That was this just raining monkeys for like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
It's raining apes. Hallelujah. It's rain. Yeah. And then
that's it.
I did think that was a great one. So let's scroll up to because that brings us to the bottom. Let's scroll up to the top. Stargate, better, worse than Coherence?
Ooh, I think it's okay at number 2.
Oh, really?
Because Coherence was a lot of fun and jokes, and it's not as nostalgic, right? It doesn't like tickle that particular nerve, but Coherence is a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's intriguing.
Okay. I think it's a surprise.
I think the thing about Coherence is we managed to combine the serious and the comedic, and I feel like that's what Bald Move tries to do at all times.
That's exactly right.
So we kind of nailed it on that.
Okay. Arachnophobia, I think, is to the top.
Yeah.
I had a ball. That's such a nostalgic movie for me. It's got so many great spider scenes. It's silly. It's goofy. It's sexy. It's got John Goodman in it. Invasion of Body Snatchers, it's fine. I think it's fine where it's at.
Damn, I really enjoyed that.
You want to take it over Stargate, really? Because I don't know. I mean, I did enjoy that a lot. I thought that would be a much more riff tracky thing, and it wasn't. But I was impressed by how well that movie held up.
We got to release all these watch parties at some point. We still have them all.
It'd be such a great club feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to we just need to make a private playlist or something for it.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with that is I've seen people on Patreon do that, and it's like it's a shareable link, and it's very. But like I don't.
I mean, I could just go in and post one a week. We could just post them in Patreon and as videos. Oh, but you're saying those links are shareable too? They are. True.
We could keep a link maintained in Google Doc, and we just change the Google Doc each month. But I mean, I kind of like don't care. People steal shit. Pay.
If you suck
it's like the
much.
Riff Tracks model. It's the Riff Tracks model. Like if you're watching this and you're enjoying it, then please find a way to give us money. If not, then,
the Dan Carlin model.
Yeah, $1 a podcast.
A $1 a watch party. That's all we ask. Okay,
so you want to put this above and. You want to put this above Stargate? Were you
probably? I'm trying to remember what the jokes were. I remember the jokes being very funny, and that movie is very good. Also,
there's a lot of plant body sex humor. I thought.
I just can't remember the specifics.
Yeah, I'm usually so tired and so baked on these movies. Mac and Me, I think is.
Right?
It's the A#1 meme movie.
I feel like it's got to be number 1 or 2 right now.
It's like this is a touch point for there is a very small and exclusive watch party community, and this is a big touchstone. I think it's got to go to the top.
Yeah,
it might be number 1. I don't know.
Maybe.
What do we do with Highlander?
I remember this movie more than our watch party. Because the movie itself is ridiculous. Just Christopher Lambert's kind of a ridiculous hero. Sean Connery's a ridiculous hero. Kurgan is a ridiculous villain.
Yep. This is all true.
And it's just funny to watch all that stuff happen on screen, but I can't remember the jokes we made about it.
The WWF introduction.
Yep.
Oh, it's so stupid. I really like this movie, but you're right. I'm thinking the movie and the podcast we did about it, which was very fun, and yeah, I don't know. I don't care. I care a lot about Predator. I think Predator is definitely top 3, maybe number 1.
That was a great watch
leave
party.
it there and maybe do some splitting the fine hairs later.
Mm-hmm.
What about Rain of Fire and Sharknado? I think need to go way up to the top.
Yeah, Sharknado, man. Talk about another touchstone for our Twitch audience. Torsoed is a real thing.
Torsoing is real. And Matthew McConaughey is just chewing so much scenery and cigars and Rain of Fire. It's so good. I like him better than both of these. I think go above Coherence. Is that crazy?
Nah, that's. What if we split them? What if Rain of Fire is below Coherence and Sharknado above?
Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Galaxy Quest.
This is such a nostalgic movie. I really, really love this movie. I think it's one of the best tributes to Star Trek ever made.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't remember a ton of hilarious stuff. I know there was,
because we did a podcast. I think everything we do a podcast for tends to like overshine in our, because it's not a discovery. It's mostly us just kind of like doing a bit.
Yeah. I'm okay leaving it there.
The Happening. I think The Happening goes way up there to the top. Like I said, we'll need to argue about the top 5. I think. Mm-hmm. Prestige. I think I'm fine with Prestige being down here.
I remember it being funnier than Galaxy Quest for sure, but I can't remember what the jokes were. Oh God! There is still another heavy hitter for me. I could probably leave the Prestige. That.
Yeah. Back to the Future 3. Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. I mean, is this my favorite watch party, or is this what we think was the best movie. Watch party? Because like,
also we got a ton. Like we were pushing 3 digits on this Back to the Future podcast or live watch. I was impressive. I think it goes to it's top worthy.
Okay.
Might not end there, but it's
probably
in the conversation. Okay, and then Virtuosity. I
absolutely loved this watch party. This is one of my top 5. How high does it go? For sure.
Is it top 5 for fucking real?
For me, it was, yeah, because that movie is so bananas. I mean, this is our list, so you don't have to put it in the top 5, but
I'm gonna put it at the top, and then we'll see how far it falls. I guess. Signs, RoboCop.
I feel like Signs has got to at least go up, sniffing the top 10.
I just can't put it above Stargate.
Yeah. All right, let's put it at 11 and be good with it.
Oh wow, okay. RoboCop.
I don't remember much of this.
We're into like past the top 15. Like Jesus, like a Minority Report should probably be higher. We're kind of going to the. I feel like we got a comfortable top 10. Do you just want to try to narrow? Okay, so. Is Mac and Me the best podcast or the best live watch of the year? Because it just felt like everybody came around it.
It's for me, it's either Mac and Me or The Happening. And those two are kind of like with a bullet at the top.
Okay.
And then everything else is like a notch below that.
I agree. I even think The Happening might have been funnier, but I just can't get over the whistling hand emoji.
Yeah.
Like that's like.
Hot dogs didn't really become a thing, whereas the hands did.
No. Yeah. That's paying off rich dividends. In fact, we gotta get a merch. Let's get some merch going for that. I want something for people.
We've slacked on our merch again.
We got plans. Okay, so that brings us. So Okay. I gotta put Back to the Future, Predator, and Sharknado, or I'm sorry, Back to the Future and Predator and Arachnophobia above Virtuosity.
All three of them.
Unless you want to fight me.
I mean, I could see us dropping Back to the Future down some because I don't remember the jokes. I just love that movie.
Okay, but Predator and Arachnophobia is better than Virtuosity. No.
Both of those movies are better than Virtuosity for sure.
I think the live watch, because like I thought the Predator live watch went great. It felt like watching it in a big room full of friends that loved the Predator.
Yeah,
and
it was
we're making the jokes. We're appropriately impressed with the action, the fucking glorious trimming of the jungle scene. Like I love seeing so many people see that for the first time and like you know, blows their mind.
Yeah, I can be okay with that. I feel like
I think this is a really strong top five. Virtuosity is like that blows my mind, but you really love it. If it's like you're in the top 3, then
I loved watching that movie. It's such a ridiculous movie. It's so 90s, and it's
like I had a hard time approaching it as a piece of entertainment. It's like in that weird thing where it wasn't so bad like The Happening or Mac and Me that you can just, but it also was not good enough to engage with like the Predator and Arachnophobia, because Arachnophobia is a super good film on top of everything else.
Oh yeah. I mean, Back to the Future is an amazing movie, but
Back to the Future is super. Yeah.
I like the top 5 we got. And I feel like they're in roughly right order all the way through 10. So
maybe you take Invasion of Body Snatchers and you swap it with Reign of Fire.
I could get down with that. Here's the thing. Reign of Fire we had done before.
As a live watch?
I don't know if we did it as a live watch, but we did it during Super Serious Film Fest.
Wait,
why? Yeah.
What Super Serious Film Fest was it? Fantasy?
Yeah, it was fantasy. And we did do a live watch for it. So it was kind of a rehash of the live watch we had done back in 2019.
That makes me like it less.
Yeah.
Promote Stargate over it?
Sure.
Okay. Mac and Me, The Happening, Predator, Arachnophobia, Virtuosity. That's a great top 5. Back to the Future, Sharknado, Coherence, and again, I'm very excited to see what other people came up with, like what their favorite one was. They have a harder. I mean, is it harder to come up with one favorite or what we're doing, which is a range?
Probably a range.
But we are coming up with the number 1 consensus too between 2 people. I guess that's pretty hard.
That's number 1 is a subset of what we're doing.
And that's it, because these other categories we decided
don't show them. Don't show them. They're going to see all of our deliberations. They're going to know.
But we're not deliberating those. We're deliberately not deliberating them. So
is that legal?
That's it. That's the last category. We did it.
Nice.
We did it.
Baldies in the bag. We just got to record the ceremony tomorrow.
I got my best tuxedo shirt for the 6th annual. I can do no less.
I've had the same shirt, the same tuxedo shirt every year. And I feel like I'm going to have it for another 15 to 20 years just because I wear it once a year, literally.
Yeah. I mean, it'll never go bad as long as you don't get like super fat or super skinny.
Yeah, true.
All right, everybody. I'm excited for you guys to see the Baldies tomorrow. I truly am ignorant about what the state of the listener choice awards section of it. I'll be compiling that tonight and making the envelope, so we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out this week. Thanks for watching the deliberations. For everyone's made it this far, my God, her heroes, you got like 12 hours of this shit under your belt. So
yeah,
we'll see we'll see what happens with 2022. Already some early favorites, right? Severance, that's going to make some fucking noise.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Peacemaker going to make some noise.
Righteous Gemstones, maybe? I don't know.
Righteous Gemstones over on the comedy, for sure. Yeah. Some really strong stuff coming out already. Not so sure about Picard.
Yeah.
Don't know if Picard's gonna. We'll see.
Maybe Walking Dead's final season will get an emeritus award of some kind.
Rank the seasons of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, everybody. We got another one in the books. See you in the ceremony. Later.